Very twala bijolo in me ki yue manok any what you food kanching a deck any kador iwu pomero painting a bit kanyo ke Dennis Oringi kumbeti icha wa me abogalam kirana waj iwini watike wele magdika ki bot dul madir makilone Uganda Cancer Support Organization kitika katiki lok mabeje twal ki yup makitika luongene bicycle ride tuome cancer tika dok dir to twal Uganda wabil wan yeni ning dul eni gitika katiki lok mabe aye alego ni uye wa kwado yupo eni kile muono angeni de maginero eni weng bene giloko le muono. Welcome to One World TV. So I was trying to tell our viewers that let them allow us to speak in English because I'm sure they also understand English. So it's your first time to come to One World TV?
Surely.
Yes. Please tell our viewers and those who are maybe not watching but listening who you are and where you're coming from. Let's start with you, Patricia.
I'm Akomalot Patricia. I'm a cancer survivor. I work with Uganda Women's Cancer Support Organization. So we create awareness of cancer and advocating for early detection of cancer because it is treatable. Thank you.
You're welcome, Patricia. Yes, Betty.
Good morning, viewers. Thank you very much, Emma, for hosting us today. My name is Nakayinga Betty from Uganda Women's Cancer Support Organization, or CASO in short. I work as patient support and membership coordinator for the organization. I'm humbled to be here, and for the viewers, keep on.
I'm sure everyone is following because, like I told you before, our people understand English, even though we prefer to speak in law. Betty, let me start with you. Briefly talk to us about your organization and what it is that you're doing.
Uganda Women's Cancer Support Organization is an organization that implements in Uganda, not strictly in Kampala, but all over the country. It talks about awareness of cancer, all cancers that affect people, because we're all affected by cancer and different cancers. We do so much of patient support through using the survivors of the organization and also doing so much of advocacy, treatment and everything, the medicines for the patients. For this specific time, we are here not on behalf of the WCASO, but as a consortium where we are also having the UCCF, Uganda Child Cancer Foundation, that is found in Uganda Cancer Institute. We are also here on behalf of Soltaire, that is located in Gulu at St. Mary's Hospital, Lacho. And here also on behalf of AFRON, Africa for Oncology, it's found in Italy. So it's a consortium that's implementing a project called No More Advanced Cancer in Uganda. So we realized as cancer organizations in Uganda, people report late with advanced stage. That's why we're having a theme called No More Advanced Cancer. We want to make awareness, want to create awareness. We've started in Gulu, but we've been here for now 17 years in existence as WCASO. But we want to create more awareness to people in Uganda that cancer is curable, and once you get to know early, you can be treated.
Wow,
Yes.
I was actually very surprised when you told me before the show that you've been here for 17 years.
Surely.
And this thing that you're coming up with the bicycle run project,
Yes.
you haven't talked about it.
Surely.
Yes.
Yes, so we decided to start with Gulu, and we're organizing our cancer awareness bicycle ride or race at Kaunda Grounds on 8th, specifically to create awareness in Gulu and also to do screening, free screening for every cancers, for children, adults, men, women. So all are invited to be on this. It's going to be fun. We're going to be having fun as well as creating awareness on cancer. And then after that, we shall be having the referrals from Gulu and then Kampala, because these two this organization working hand in hand. Remember, St. Mary's Hospital also does screening for the cancer and then treats. And also we are blessed as Gulu people that we're having a center called Uganda Cancer Institute Gulu. So we're also treating from there. But then other referrals are made to Uganda Cancer Institute Kampala. So as we're doing this at Kaunda Grounds, the awareness and also the bicycle race, the fun, the screening itself, we shall be doing the awareness, mostly people to know more about cancer. What does cancer mean? What do you need to do? Exactly. And is cancer curable? So the people of Gulu, you are invited to be part of this as we do it. We have very many survivors that are going to be part of this, and people survive. Absolutely. So people come see, come ride, come make fun.
Beautiful, a very worthy cause indeed. When is this bicycle run specifically for Gulu?
It's going to happen on 8th of September 2024 at Kaunda Grounds, Gulu City.
That is like 2 weeks from now.
Exactly.
Wow,
no more time.
We don't have time indeed.
Yeah.
Patricia, before I come to you, I'd like Betty to delve more on what they're doing. So for someone who is watching, I was speaking to Dennis this morning. There's a report that came out that in northern Uganda alone, we have about 3,000 new cases of cancer. People do not know. Someone is watching us from Lamoa, from Padibe, deep in the village right now, and does not know anything about cancer. Maybe if you could explain or break it down what cancer is in simple terms. Okay,
I'll refer that to my colleague Patricia.
Yes.
She has gone through it. Let her define it.
Yes.
Cancer is a non-communicable disease. Okay. It so happens by the division of several cells. They start growing abnormally, outrageously. And then in that, you may find that you're having an outgrowth on your body, which starts by maybe not paining. Basically, I survived cancer of the breast. Wow. Started with a small lump. You don't notice it. But as you progress, it also keeps on progressing because they are abnormal cells. They are fighting the normal cells within your body. So that's why you may find cancer of the cervix, of the breast, lung cancer, because they are just cells which are growing abnormally. Yes. So they may indicate with maybe abnormal growth on your body, maybe cancer of the skin. You just find something coming up from nowhere, and you go to test, they tell you it is cancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are the risk factors of cancer?
The risk factors of cancer, of course, it depends on your lifestyle. It starts with lifestyle. Alcoholism, tobacco smoking. Then it is also genetical.
It is?
Yes, it is.
So if your parents had it or your grandparents had it, there's a likelihood?
There is a likelihood. Actually, you should be on a lookout. If you have a genetical background of cancer in your family, it is really good to be cautious and be on a lookout for it. For any abnormality, you have to go for a test, for a screening, especially for those who have that running through their families. At least once in a year, test for prostate, check your breasts as a woman when you're dressing up. If there is an abnormality, check for it. And then there are also other underlying factors, like cancer of the cervix is caused by the HPV virus.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly through sexual intercourse. So it also goes back to us, the men, to protect our wives, not to have extramarital relationships.
So cancer of the cervix is being transmitted by when you have multiple partners, and because they tell me if the man carries it and brings it to other women, then you can, all can get it.
Yes, unless we are actually also promoting that immunization of the HPV, against the HPV virus. But that goes to children below 9 years who are not yet sexually active.
Okay.
Yes.
You mentioned breast cancer. It's one thing that everyone, the loudest cancer. Remind us how someone can check before they can know that, oh, this is cancer. Because they say that, oh, check yourself. But how do you check?
Okay, you can check yourself on the mirror.
Okay.
You have to look straight. Undress and touch the breast from all angles. You feel the breast If you feel any abnormal mass, you have to be suspicious and go for further testing with a medical personnel who can proper gauge it.
Where can one go for this cancer screening first and then treatment? Let's first talk about screening. Someone is suspicious that, oh, the breasts are like this, the legs are like this. Where can they run to?
They can go to any health facility. Mostly health center FOS, they are accredited to. They check for cervical and any abnormality. Of course, it may start as maybe a skin disease. But when you're getting treatment and there is no responsive change, you have the right to think otherwise, that maybe it could be this. Let me look for a specialist, an oncologist. You can come to Uganda Cancer Institute. They run the tests. Okay. They do various tests.
Even someone deep in Zombo has to travel all the way to Kampala?
No, we have regional referral hospitals.
Okay.
We have regional referral hospitals, and actually, UCASO is one of the organizations advocating for regional cancer centers, such that in Mbali, Gulu, Eastern, we have regional centers for cancer. So that's what we are advocating for, such that we don't have to run to Kampala. Yes. So right now, Lacho and Gulu are operational, and we thank God for that.
Lacho is in Gulu.
Yeah, they're helping to manage the cases there. Yes.
Thank you, Patricia. Kache ifunitika na wana tiki wela rio lumegenario studio tien wati loko cancer to me cancer makombedo tio madir tutwal watika loko ne okile muono pian gen peginge lepwa meluo eno gitika tierra iwane cancer biritu atuongo gen gitika katiki lok melwen nyokelu awareness ikomtuo me cancer ngara chel mo berika ngara ene Patricia kikome ti survivor ma eno tiki tuo me cancer eno kombedo chang pingo pian eno no gena tiki longone early detection Uganda Women Cancer Support Organization. Betty, I'm trying to tell them what we've been talking about.
Yes.
So why did you people come up with this bicycle run? Why they run?
Actually, before we go to the bicycle race, I would really want to emphasize Patricia's point of people knowing their body.
Yeah.
In awareness, we emphasize people to know their body. Emma, get to know your body. How do you look like? Right from the skin. Why am I telling you this? Because cancer affects each and every part of your body, apart from the nails and the hair, because these are dead body cells. But cancer can affect every part of your body. So I want to tell the viewers, I'd get to know your body. That will help you to identify any change on your body. Yes, when you see your skin changing and you've not done any makeup, you're not changing any Vaseline, please get a question. And I'm not telling you it's going to be cancer, but be cautioned about it. Your nose, you know the shape of your nose, the shape of your eyes, the color of your eyes, the gum itself, the breasts. You check them routinely. You please get to know a body. That will help you to identify any change on your body. So that's what I want to emphasize.
So we shouldn't shy away from looking into the mirror and studying.
Exactly.
Because sometimes people look at you and you look in the mirror and you're like, why are you being so vain?
You know, and then you're disappointed, like,
yes.
Hey, do I look like this?
Yes.
But if you know every part of your body, that will help you to identify any change, not only cancer, but other things that come along with growth. Yes. That's and also babies, because it's not only about adulthood, but also our babies. If you're a mother, if you're a father, get to know your children. How does my baby look like? When you look at the ears, are they equal?
You see, when you were growing up as kids, for me, my grandmother used to like shave her eyebrows.
Exactly.
And that way they would see what's going on. But now we don't do that. You take the kids to the baba. And it's the baba who is for you on your phone. Then you just carry the kid and you go.
Exactly.
Those simple gestures of cleaning, you're watching it wax in their ears, you get to understand and study your child.
Exactly. Because when I talk about the UCCF and then the Soltaire, this organization deal with children, yes, that are affected by cancer. So please get to know your children. Did you see any change? From the skin to the toes. Please get to know your children, get to know your bodies as adults, get to know your husbands, okay? Because actually the cases that I've realized in our organization, I mean, men are realizing or identifying changes in women's breasts.
Before the woman.
Exactly. There is a case that I really gotten is it last week? A lady told me, wow, they're preparing for a wedding, and then it's a husband when the bathroom showering, it's a man that identified
something
in the breast.
Wow.
I'm like,
what is that?
Sweetheart, I'm feeling something in your breast. Has it been here before? Like, no, I'm not very sure. Can we please try to test? I wait until the wedding ends. So until after the wedding, they went to the hospital and it was really breast cancer. So let's get to know each other, women to men, get to know each other, the children, because cancer does not discriminate.
Because you know, sometimes you might be lenient with yourself,
exactly.
or because you don't see yourself, you live with yourself, but you're able to see your colleague.
Yeah.
I can see your eyes, you're not seeing your eyes right now.
And then denial also appears. I mean, we always feel something like, again, it will go, it will go, it will go. But at the end of the day, you're like, it's not going. And you don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
But if your husband or your wife knows about it, you know your child, you can easily tell and say, Patricia, you have this thing. It has not been here before. So can we please kind of try checking it? Then that will help us.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow.
it's all about knowing each other, knowing your bodies, and supporting each other.
And normalizing talking about it. I lost 2 family members to cancer, and it's one conversation that I don't like talking about. So even today when my colleague Dennis said, you're going to have this interview, I was like, I don't like talking about cancer. But I think once we start to have the conversation, then the fear and the fright also starts to go away.
Exactly.
And you confront this
Exactly.
animal.
And that's why we're having no more advanced cancer. And why are we having more advanced cancers? Because we do not want to talk about it.
Exactly.
We see it very far away from us. But remember, we're all victims of cancer.
Absolutely.
We're all victims of cancer. Why? Because we have the body cells. Yes. So let's talk about it. Let's normalize talking about different things. Yes.
True. So now going back to the bicycle ride that's happening in Gulu Kaunda grounds, 4th September?
Yes.
Why the bicycle ride?
Remember, with exercises, bicycle riding is part of exercising our bodies. And remember, one of the risk factors of cancer is not exercising. We really sit, someone rides a car to office, sit in a desk, and then go back. But then we have to learn that if you ride a bicycle, it's part of your exercising. You know, you sweat, and then the body is really doing its exercises. So we want to show people that when you can still have one at your home. You can have a bicycle at your home. In the evening, you can ride. In the morning, you can ride as a way of fighting cancer, as a way of exercising.
So once you're physical, you're able to fight cancer because then you're exercising.
Exactly.
You know, nowadays when you walk and everyone else is driving, they look at you like you're poor. Look at this one with how dusty shoes.
I'm telling you.
I'm driving, and yet you'll be hitting 2 birds with one
You're
stone.
calling diseases.
You're calling, yeah. True.
You're calling cancer. So we want to tell people that normalize riding bicycles. Yes. As we do this, we are organizing this in terms of races, where we should have prizes, and we shall have a 5-kilometer ride, and then 21 kilometers, and then 45 kilometers.
Does this cater to everyone, children, age? Because
everyone.
Okay.
So we have your prizes, people. You please come. Let's ride, and we have prizes for you. So the winner gets it. I would not say the prize, but come for it. And it's cash.
It's cash? It's
cash.
Wow.
Yes.
I know people are watching us not only in Gulu, but across the northern region, even in Kasese, Fort Poto. They are going to be wondering, why only in Gulu? Are you going to come to Zomba? Are you going to come to Lira? Are you going to come to Pade? Is it going to happen elsewhere as well?
And like I said earlier, that we have started with Gulu. Yes, we've been in Kampala before. We've organized here in Central, but then here we're now went to Gulu, not only because we want Gulu, but we want to show that we can extend to other parts of the country, yes. And then we want to start with Gulu, but we're not limiting you people to join us.
Okay.
You please join us from Kasese. You show us. You can ride from Kasese to Gulu. You can ride
What?
from us. Yes.
Wow.
Actually, I have a team that is coming from Kampala, from Mayuge, that is going to Gulu.
Ride the
Exactly,
bicycles to Gulu.
riding to Gulu. So why not from Kasese? Why not from Nila? You people come ride with us and we fight cancer together.
Absolutely.
Yes, we have around on that day, we shall have the 5 kilometers, we shall have the 21 kilometers, and then the 25 kilometers. But everyone should carry their own bicycles. Carry your own bicycles, because we shall not be able to provide or to hire you, because we do not have security to keep these bicycles. And then we shall have categories, of course. We shall have the sports, the mountain, and the normal one. And also as the fans that we cannot ride for prizes, but at least to show people that we are
here.
Exactly.
We see you.
And
Don't
then
know how to ride the bicycle. How embarrassing.
Emma, we shall train you. Just join us. We shall train you on how to ride a bicycle.
Wow.
Yes.
Impressive, Betty. I would like to hear Patricia's testimony and story so we can know what to do in case we are fronted with this, like I said, animal. But before we listen to your story, I'd like us to take a short break, and then we come back when we are more refreshed.
Exactly.
Betty, tualatika bokolok kilumegenario gitika akibot dulmadit makilone Uganda Women's Cancer Support Organization. Lok me cancer metika doka dieto twale. Amira wa yuyo manoko gab chai mo ka doka du po mete ki nywako lok eni. Kile muor ma tie ki genni beno tie kanyang ba beti twale. Kongwa yue ka doka dugi.